Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and surprise! It's about time for another episode of Umineko. Yeah, I decided to do like 2 episodes of Umineko in a row, so yeah, let's enjoy like the continuity of the story. Let's see what's happened this time. Last time we had pretty complex butler thinking. Okay, I think that's right. Just check here. Nah, nothing happened. Okay. Lunch ended, and the servants removed the tableware and went to the kitchen. The wind and rain neither weakened nor strengthened, and the island remained cut off from the outside world. At first, it seemed as though Natsuhi planned to stop anyone from taking a step outside the room. But when it came time to prepare lunch, she finally realized this would be impossible. However, in order to avoid having anyone alone in the kitchen, she told the 3 servants to go together. I'm still not fully recovered, so you may experience some weird talking from me sometimes. Because of that, the servants were the first ones given the right to leave the stuffy parlor, which had been packed with 11 people. Science breakfast had immediately followed that terrible incident, preventing most of us from eating much. Everyone tore into their lunches in silence.
私が洗いますから、源氏さんとカノン君は少し休んでいてくださいな。
I hope she will not die. She's so gentle.
何か飲みます？
私は結構。カノンは？
僕も結構です。
お二人とも早朝から大変だったでしょう。参ってしまうのも仕方ないことですよ。
The only noise was that of Kumasawa washing the dishes, which resounded through the kitchen. Genji and Kanon sat in some chairs, a short distance away, their eyes slightly closed. Just as Kumasawa had said, those two had probably built up a great deal of fatigue. But that didn't mean they could let it show in front of their relatives. Avoiding that was one of their virtues. After the silence had continued for some time, Kanon opened his mouth and muttered,
シャナ、どうしてあんなひどい死に方を。
死に方のことは忘れなさい。ただ、運がなかっただけだ。
そうですね。ただ運がなかっただけです。
God damn it. They both fell silent once again. Kanon's expression was filled with grief.
シャノンちゃんが死んじゃったなんて、未だに信じられませんよ。本当にかわいそうに。もう会えないなんて嘘みたいですよ。
I like the soundtrack here.
もう一度、あの子の笑顔が見たかったのに。
Kumasawa spoke with her back facing them. After all, Kumasawa hadn't seen Shannon's corpse, so she had no trouble mentioning Shannon's face. When Kanon heard those words, it reminded him again of how only half of Shannon's face had been left, and his grieving expression twisted even further.
どうしてベアトリーチェ様はシャナンを。生贄が欲しかったなら他にも大勢いただろうに。
Oh wow. Oh wow.
どうして
ただ、運が悪かっただけだ。少しの運がたがえば、シャノンの代わりにあそこに横たわっていたのは、私あるいは他の誰かだったのかもしれない。 全ては運命だ。
源氏様、奥様の部屋の扉に血のような跡がついていたとおっしゃっていましたね。シャッターに書かれていたのと同じもので。
うん、君の悪い跡だった。
Yeah, I still wonder about that.
まるで血のついた指でドアノブを引き抜こうとするかのような。
Yeah, she had that amulet, or I don't know, she had it like on the doorknob? On the inside? I think it was hanged on the doorknob. Or maybe she had it with her. But yeah, she had talisman
部屋
from Jessica.
扉をかき破ろうとしたのか。そんな君の悪い跡だった。
ベアトリーチェ様が奥様の部屋を訪れて、そして扉を開こうとしたけれど開けなかった。
Genji thought back to the time he had seen those traces of blood on the door to Natsuhi's room. With the substance sticking to the door around the doorknob and the marks of something scratching against the door. It had definitely appeared as tough, as though someone had tried to open the door but couldn't.
どうして奥様は生贄を免れたんだ。もし奥様が選ばれてたなら、シャノンは。
You're probably right, Canon. Probably
シャノ
right.
ンは死ななくて済んだのに。
Just then, a loud sharp noise came in from the hall. Both of them turned around, surprised.
面白そうな話じゃねえか。俺も混ぜてくれよ。
Before any of servants realized it, Butler was standing in the doorway to the kitchen.
バトラ様、これは失礼いたしました。
Genji-san and Kanako stood up surprised and hastily bowed. But I didn't care about stuff like that. I was more concerned with continuing their discussion.
便所って言って抜けさせてもらったのさ。ずっとあの部屋に閉じ込められてると窒息しちまいそうだったからな。水でも飲ませてもらおうかと思ったら面白そうな話が聞こえてきたんでよ。頭なんか下げなくていいぜ。今の話の続きを聞かせてくれよ。
今のは別に。
ちょいと前から話は聞かせてもらってるんだ。今さら隠すなよ。だからベアトリーチェってのは何者だ。どうやらおとぎ話の魔女ってだけじゃなさそうだな。
I thought like maybe they just believe in witch, but maybe they have actually some person in mind? Probably not, but Kanan-kun averted his gaze. It was obvious that he didn't want to talk about this, which only made me want to ask even more. While making an effort to smile, I grabbed the collar of his shirt.
昨べまでなら俺は無関係さ。だがな、今朝からは違う。親父たちを殺された時点で俺は立派な関係者だ。俺にもそのうさんくさそうな話を聞かせてもらう資格があるはずだぜ。
I glared into Kanon's eyes as he continued to avert his gaze in apparent pain. Since there was a big difference in our heights, Kanon had to stand on his toes and it looked like it hurt a bit.
バトラさん、手を離してやってくださいな。別にカノンさんは隠しているわけではないのです。
じゃあ話してくれたっていいじゃねえか。仲間外れたら寂しいぜ。
When I tried to further twist up his collar, Genji-san got between us and spoke. In his expression were faint traces that he would made up his mind to do something. Apparently, he had no intention of hiding it.
お話しすることはできます。ただバトラ様がお気を悪くなされるかもしれませんので、カノン。
躊躇なんて男らしくねえぜ。 内緒にされる方が気持ち悪いさ。聞かせてくれよ。どうせ明日までできることはないんだ。多少はうさんくさい話の方が退屈も紛れるってもんだぜ。
Genji-san and Kanon-kun looked at each other, then nodded as though they would decided to talk.
わかりました。何でもお聞きください。お話しします。
Yeah, I want to know too. Everything. Give me all the info you have,
じゃあ聞くぜ。
so I can make nonsense theories again.
ベアトリーチェってのは一体何なんだ？俺が知ってる限りでは、ロケン島の森に住まう魔女ってことになってる。森に入ると危ないからってんで、ばあ様あたりが作り出した脅し話だって聞いてる。違うのか？
いえ、違いません。
Okay.
その通りです。ベアトリーチェ様は六軒島の森に住まわれる魔女であらせられます。
So they basically believe in her. Okay.
にわかには信じられないでしょうが、ベアトリーチェ様は存在するのです。
Okay, they don't just believe, they actually know she exists. Okay. That's kinda pretty big bomb.
親方様に莫大な黄金を授け、長いことおそばにお仕えした実在する方なのです。
Unless they're just trying to convince themselves.
はあ？よせやよせ。じい様の受け売りを言うのも給料のうちだってのか？
I laughed like it was a joke, but neither Genji-san nor Kanon-kun laughed. Not even Kumasawa Bachan, who was avoiding my eyes, flustered as she started washing the dishes. So unfortunately, I was the only one laughing. Awkward. Painfully, bitterly.
なるほど。源氏さんが断るだけはあるぜ。こいつは確かに正気じゃ気を悪くする。つまりベアトリーチェっていう名の人物は実在するんだな。
親方様がこの島にお屋敷を構える以前から、おそらく私よりも長くお仕えしているでしょ
なんてこった。桐江さんの仮説は外れたな。じい様にベアトリーチェという名の腹心は実在したってわけだ。
Okay.
そいつは今この島にいるんだな。
はい、いらっしゃっていると思います。
曖昧な言い方だな。ってことは昨日今日そいつの顔を見たってわけじゃなさそうだな。
はい、
Probably never.
大変申し上げがたいのですが、その
Kanon-kun once again dropped his gaze, avoiding my eyes.
なんだよ、そこで切るなよ。鮮度目みたいで気持ち悪いぜ。
I urged him on jokingly again. However, it looked like Kanon was still confused as to whether he should speak or not. Then Kumasawa Bachan whispered. She's laughing. Why?
お顔を見ようにも、ベアトリーチェ様にはお姿がありませんから。
See? That's what I said before. Like, she's probably in like ghost form, spiritual form, and she gotta be revived first to have body.
お姿がなんだって？
ベアトリーチェ様にはお体がありません。ですからベアトリーチェ様がお望みにならない限り、私ども凡庸ではお姿を見ることすら叶いません。
ベアトリーチェ様が人の姿をされていた頃の絵があの肖像画のものなのだとか。
Well, that certainly for Butler should sound like tons of bullshit and crap.
そのお姿を懐かしみ、よく肖像画の前に佇まれているそうな。
I wonder what I would think in this situation when I heard that kind of story. Hard to tell.
ベアトリーチェ様は時折輝く蝶の姿に身を変えられて現れることがあります。
Oh, it's what Shannon saw when she was like closing doors and windows.
万一お屋敷の中でお見かけした場合には決してその後を追ってはならない決まりです。
Okay. What if Wait, I don't remember that scene now. Did Shannon follow them? Let me know in the comments, because I don't remember that. When Shannon saw the butterflies, did she follow them or not?
追えば不幸があると囁かれています。その禁を破り大怪我をして辞めた使用人も実際にいます。
おいおい、マジかよ。あんたら本気でそんな話をしているのかよ。
バトラス様、すでにベアトリーチェ様がお越しになっておられます。そのようなお言葉はよろしくないかと思われます。
ベアトリーチェ様はご自身を冒涜される方を好みません。その存在を疑えば必ずや不幸が降りかかるでしょう。
バトラさん、気持ちの悪いお話とお思いでしょ。ですがね、ベアトリーチェ様はいるんですよ。
います。それを疑われることをベアトリーチェ様はことのほか嫌われます。
Well, she loves Maria, definitely.
わかりませんか、バトラ様。ベアトリーチェ様は今すでに。
おいおい、よせよ。俺そういうのは弱いんだぜ。脅しっこなしにしろい。
However, there was no trace of joke in their eyes of the three servants. On the surface, I laughed and tried to look unconcerned, but I was quickly starting to sober up. Their eyes were also sobering up fast.
バトラさん、お願いですから、ベアトリーチェ様を冒涜することはおやめください。悪いことは申し上げません。
Sorry for that. Kumasawa Bachan, who was usually cheerful and would always tease people, now spoke with a totally serious face. If that's not convincing you...
いるって言われてんのよ。
I mean... Yeah, if I would be Butler, then I probably would be like him. Because this is like... unbelievable story. This is just like... There's no way. You know? It's like... I don't know. He have like extreme circumstances now. And I can't imagine what I would do. I don't think any of us can tell what they would do in this kind of situation. Because we never have been in a situation like that.
俺には何も見えないぜ。今俺の隣にいるとでも言うのかよ。冗談よせやい。
Butterflies? Oh shit! Okay, so my theory was right. Please game confirm this for me. Maria is possessed by Beatrice. Is that so? Just then, the unnerving laugh suddenly filled the kitchen. Oh my god, this is so good. When I turned around, Maria was standing there by the entrance. But her expression and the feeling about her, her presence, felt exactly the same as the sermons.
波長の合う合わないは生まれつきだよ。
Okay,
バトラは生まれつき波長が合わないタイプなんだよ。
so you cannot possess Butler basically.
だから見えない。
Okay, or see her.
会えない。話せない。
Oh my fucking god, she's crazy.
ベアトリーチェの一番嫌いなタイプだよ。
Maria laughed like it was funny, but it sounded extremely eerie. It was almost like she was laughing at me because I alone didn't understand.
ベアトリーチェのことが知りたい？ベアトリーチェはね、1000年の魔女なんだよ。あらゆる悪魔を刺激し、錬金術を極め、賢者の石を生み出し、莫大な黄金を生み出すことができる。
Philosopher's Stone. Okay.
おじいさまは彼女と契約することで、後ろ宮家に莫大な富を築いたんだよ。昨日私がベアトリーチェの手紙を読んだでしょ？あれは本当なんだよ。バトラに信じろと言っても無理な話だろうけど。六感が生まれつきさっぱりみたいだからね。
Oh my god.
なんだよそれ。魔女？悪魔？そんなの誰に聞いたんだよ。
ベアトリーチェ本人に聞いたんだよ。
Maria kept doing that unpleasant laugh. However, the servants who watched over this didn't even blink. Okay, did they saw this before or something? She heard it from that witch in the portrait adorning the entrance hall. Maria kept on laughing in a weird voice, as though this was nothing more or less than the truth.
マリア、聞くだけ野暮だろうが、もう一回聞くぜ。昨日、マリアにあの手紙を渡したのは誰だ？
Also, I think that the first game of Umineko is called like question arc, right? Or arcs, question arcs. And the second game is like answer arcs, so I wonder if we will not get actually any answers in this game. Only assumptions. Huh. That's why I like games like that, because they're very mysterious. You can make a lot of theories and, you know, just imagine how the story will go. That's just great.
ベアトリーチェにもらったって何度言えばわかるかな？わかんないよね。見えないんだもんね。信じられないもんね。
Just then, Maria laughed, suddenly stopped.
バトラ、まだわかんない？ベアトリーチェ様がいるのが。
いるって、どこにさ？
だからベアトリーチェ様がここにいるのが。
Here, in Maria, in her. She exists here, in me. That's right. Now that I think about it, I've been feeling for a while now that the servant's eyes haven't been pointed in quite the right direction. I'd figured they were just staring absentmindedly, but that wasn't the case. The four here, Genji-san, Kanon-kun, Kumasawa-san, and Maria, everyone except me, was looking at the spot right behind me. Okay, so maybe she's not possessed, but she's crazy as hell. Holding my breath tightly, I slowly looked over my shoulder. Of course, there wasn't anyone there. I've known that the whole time. However, everyone in the room except me was focusing on that point, as if there was something there.
ベアトリーチェは1000年を生きた偉大な黄金の魔女。
I wonder what happened to Maria, because she's still, oh my god, 13? Or 12? God damn it, I forgot. Once again, I'm sorry. How the hell did she got like so, like, you know, hooked to the Beatrice? Like, when? Like, what? Why? When? How? She's so young. What happened, like, in her earliest days, you know?
でも波長の合う人間にしか自分の姿を見せられないし話しかけられない。だからね、それがとても悲しいんだよ。だからバトラみたいな生まれつき魔法のセンスもかけらのない人に存在を否定されるのがものすごく嫌いなんだよ。バトラは幸運だよ。昨日私にお守りをもらっていてよかったね。
Oh.
それを身につけていなかったら今頃ベアトリーチェのどんな呪いが身に及んでいたか分かったものじゃない。
Don't tell me, Butler, you're going to, like, throw it away and try to prove that you're right.
本当に幸運なんだよ、バトラは。
ああ、あのサソリのキーホルダーかよ。あれって安っぽい景品か何かだと思ってたんだが、ちとはご利益あったってことなのか？
I dare you to
そ
try
れが
and
なか
leave
ったら
it.
今頃バトラがあの倉庫の中で顔面を砕かれて生贄にされていたんだよ。
Damn. Maria, you don't care about anything. Like, you're crazy.
幸運だったよ、バトラは。
そうか。あれがなかったら、俺は今頃殺されてたってのか。
Yeah, he will probably throw it away or something.
なんでバトラはベアトリーチェを信じないの？いるのに。今そこにほら。ね、信じる気になったでしょ？信じなよ。マリアにお守りをもらったことを感謝しながら。あれがなければバトラは今頃倉庫の中。代わりに誰か一人が助かっていたかもしれないね。
Right then, I burst into laughter. Playing witches had been pretty fun up until a second ago, but unfortunately the last one seems to be too much for me to gloss over.
じゃあ全然ダメだぜマリア。ってことなら悪いが、全然ダメだ。
When Maria saw me suddenly start laughing, she stopped. Even though she didn't understand what I was laughing at, she realized it wouldn't be pleasant for her. And we have Butler Deem again. Let's see what Butler going to say.
お前が傷つくだろうと思ったから、俺黙ってたけどよ。
Oh, he already throw it away. Oh, so maybe Butler... Wait, if he throw it away and nothing bad happened to him, either he was really lucky to be not chosen, or he's special. Maybe Beatrice don't want to kill him for some reason. Maybe he is actually special. In some way, we don't know yet. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder why Beatrice would want Butler to be alive. What would be the case? I guess we have to read and try to figure it out later.
お前にもらったお守りよ。俺、ポケットに入れたつもりだったんだけどよ。どっかに落っことしちまったんだぜ。だから俺が今この瞬間に無事なのは、お守りのおかげでもねえし。なら悪いが、俺は自分の目で見たものしか信じねえ。第六感？波長？魔法のセンス？悪いが俺はそういう眉唾なもんは一切信じねえぜ。クラスの女が霊感がいいの悪いのって言い出すのを聞いてると虫唾が走るのさ。あんたらがいくらじいさまに給料をもらってるか知らねえが、そう簡単にはいかねえってことをよく肝に銘じ。
バトラ様。
カノン君たちが信じるのは自由だぜ。
That's a really good comeback from Butler. And it really fits the song. I like the song of for Butler.
だが俺が信じるかどうかは
Yeah!
常に俺が自分で決める。
Yeah!
悪いがこの目で見るまでベアトリーチェなんてうさんくさいものの存在を信じるわけにはいかないぜ。
I spoke forcefully and sharply. Then Maria started crackling again.
ならそれでいいんじゃない？いずれお前のような波長が全然合わない人の目にもベアトリーチェは見えるようになる。もうじき蘇るんだよ、ベアトリーチェはね。
Yep, like a bit of say.
そうしたら
Still few
一緒に
nights.
いっぱいお話をしたり遊んだりしようって約束してるんだよ。
Oh. Oh, okay.
疑う必要も無理に信じる必要も全くない。現れるんだよ、もうじきね。
This is creepy. And awesome at the same time. Should I end the episode or should I not? I wonder. It's 30 minutes. Nah, I will continue. After a meal, some people tend to head to the bathroom, while others prefer to relax for a bit. It seems that several people had left the parlor just like I did when I went to the kitchen to drink some water. And she's still with the gun. In the end, Aunt Natsuhi reluctantly retracted her order that everyone remain packed in the parlor. Oh, I'm sorry. I should cut that out. I probably will not, because I'm lazy and I won't find it in this recording. Because it's barely the same wavelength. Yeah, than I have. So, nope. I'm back in the parlor, okay. On the condition that no one head out on their own or stay too far. In any case, if 11 people are shut up in the same room starting early in the morning, the air will start to stagnate. Also, quite some time had passed. Wait. I don't agree with that. You have shit tons of windows here. Just open them, goddammit. Or get like a little bit. If you don't want to like, get rain inside. Also, quite some time had passed, so everyone was starting to recover from the shock of that morning, and their sense of danger might have been weakening too. However, it was a certain fact that 6 people had been killed inside this mansion, so no one was completely negligent. So whenever they went out in the hallway for a breath of fresh air, trying to act tough, they would quickly get scared of standing there, isolated. They would eventually return to the parlor. I guess it's like the north wind and the sun. If you force someone to stay shut in, they will resist. But if you tell them to do whatever they want, they will come back obediently. People really do not like doing what they're told. No, they not. When the servants finished cleaning up from the meal, they returned obediently to the parlor, just as Aunt Natsuhi had told them to, and sat on the sofa near the entrance, patiently awaiting orders. Maria, almost as though she had suddenly finished playing witches, had returned to the pure Maria I knew well, saying, "Ooh, ooh." Yeah, like, her expression changes, like her personality. I don't know. I really think she's possessed. I have no other like explanation for that. Maybe is it possible to have schizophrenia in this age? What in the world happened back there? I hadn't felt even an atom of presence of this person called Beatrice, who was supposedly standing behind me, invisible. However, it felt like I'd glimpsed a little of that presence inside Maria. Yep.
確かにマリアちゃんは魔女とかの話になると人が変わるね。
No shit!
昨日海岸でバトラ君も見たでしょ。
サソリのキーホルダーの時か。いや、あんな機嫌を損ねるみたいな感じじゃなくてよ。まるでその二重人格みたいな感じで。
Yep.
ああ、たまにそういうこともあるな。さっきマリアが魔法陣の話を始めた時みたいなやつ、たまーにあるぜ。気持ち悪いけどな。
Apparently Jessica had spotted that Maria a few times. Just happened to catch it at the bad moment. And was pretty freaked out seeing it for the first time.
あれってのは何なんだ？マリアは二重人格か何かなのか？それとも本当に霊感が強かったりとかして、そういうのに憑依されたりとかしちまうのかよ。
Nice, nice, nice. I told, like, both of these.
そういうのじゃないと思うよ。バトラ君にも経験ない？小さい頃自分以外の誰かになりたかったなんてこと。
That's not that, George. When humans are born, no one has an individuality. However, when they reach their growth period, their sense of self starts to be born. They want to be different than other people, but since everyone else in their class is learning the same things at the same rate and being forced into the same lifestyle, of course they aren't going to find anything that makes them different from everyone else around them. Once they realize that, the first thing they do is to start breaking the rules in what's called the rebellious stage. Since everyone else followed the rules, they want to show off their individuality by breaking them. So even those who try to act tough, mocking everyone around them and calling them childish, can actually be viewed as cute kids searching for themselves, if you look at it this way. Well, I'm lecturing about all this like I'm so smart, but I actually got second hand from George Aniki. I myself was one of those embarrassing guys who thought it was cool to act like a little bastard. Well, that was when I was at the age where you try to show off for the opposite sex.
成長期の根底には子供から脱却したいというひよこが殻を破るのに似た衝動がある。子供と大人の違いは何かわかるかい？
年齢？それとも体格？
違うよ。経験だよ。大人が子供を見下すのは人生経験が少ないからだよ。子供が何を言っても鼻で笑ってしまうのは世間知らずのくせにと見下しているからだよ。
That's true.
ああ、そういうのわかるぜ。子供の頃って妙に人生ってもう悟りきったようなことを口にして年長しゃぶりたくなるよな。
Yep, like when you are in school and you say like, I want to be adult, I won't have to like go to school every morning learning stuff. And then you realize like, what the fuck, I won't go back to school.
大人は子供が何を言っても世の中甘くないとか 社会に出ればわかるとか鼻で笑ってる。まあ実際そうなんだけど、子供的にはそういうのって見下されてるみたいでムカつくんだよな。
That's true as well.
なるほどな。知識や経験の有無か。確かに年齢だけ無駄に食ってても尊敬はされねえよな。
となるとつまり子供から脱却したいという衝動を持つ時期に、かつ他者とは違うという個性を持ちたくなる。子供からの脱却がつまり知識や経験なのだとしたら。
なるほど。他人の持ち得ない知識を持つことが一つのアイデンティティになるわけか。
小学校の頃なんかさ、クラスの誰も知らないことを知っていたり、持っていたり身につけていたりするとヒーローになれたよな。バトラもそういう経験あるだろ？
あるある。何か一芸に秀でたいと思うお年頃って確かにあるな。なるほど。それが子供からの脱却、つまり成長期ってわけか。
健全な意味での成長期は、そうして没個性を脱却するために人が持たない知識やスキルを身につけることを促す。これは社会学的にも面白いことだよ。人が没個性を嫌うために人と違う技術を身につけようとする。これにより社会は幅広い技術を獲得して立脚する。神々の高度なプログラミングに驚かされるね。
まあ個性がネガティブに働くこともあるぜ。
Yep, like a lot, especially in that, like, you know, heavy emotionally stage on life.
クラスみんなが真剣に勉強してるから俺だけはサボって目立とうとかよ。
Yep, that's it. Perfect example, Butler. Okay, that last really was true about me. Okay. It's only recently that I've been able to thank the middle school teacher who slapped me after school.
でもまあ誰も飛べない飛び箱を飛んでやりたいとか、成績のいい連中を周回遅れにさせてやるぜってマラソンで全力疾走とか、勉強はダメだったから少なくとも運動では見返してやるぜって根性はあった。なるほど。ちゃんと成長期してるな俺。
男子ってやっぱり肉体的な方面に関心が向くよな。でもよ、同じ時期に女子は精神的な面に向きやすいんだよ。バトラのクラスの女子にも占いとか霊感とかそんなこと言ってる女子連中のグループがあったりしただろ。
Don't even start.
あったあった。人の星座とか血液型とか聞いてきて、やっぱりクスクスとか笑われると大いにムカついたもんだぜ。どこのクラスに行っても女子は占いが好きだし、決まって霊感に強いだの弱いだの、感受性がどうこう見えないものが見えちまうだの、そういう手合いが必ずいたもんだぜ。
占いも霊感も学校では教えないものだからね。男の子と違い内向的な世界に関心を持ちやすい女の子にとって、それはアイデンティティを確立しやすくてかつ興味深いジャンルなんだよ。
Yep.
男子が成長期に入ると急に悪ぶったりして大人に反抗を始めるのと全く同じに、女子も成長期に入るとそういうのに興味が出るようになるんだよ。私はそうでもなかったけどさ。
Sure.
つまりマリアがオカルトに関心を持つのは年頃の女の子としてはそう珍しくもないってことか。
Is that even a question, Button? I guess it's a rhetorical question. Even if you accept that, I wonder if it explains that creepy dual personality thing. Nope. Actually, I think I probably could accept that explanation, more or less.
さっきも言った通り、大人になるというのは知識や経験を持つことを言う。だからそれを得るために子供たちはいろいろなことを学んで子供を脱却しなければならないんだけど、 子供の世界に今も昔もはびこっているある便利な妄想があるんだよ。わかるかい？
漫画やアニメに多いだろ。ほらあれだよ、前世の記憶が蘇ってとか、偉大なるなんとかの魂が乗り移ってとか。
ああ、他にも遺伝子が覚醒したりとか、封印されていた能力やら記憶やらが戻ったりとか、いろいろあるな。
Yeah, sealed power.
どういうわけか、あの時期はそういうのがやたらと流行るもんさ。どうしてだ？
今挙げたキーワードは全て子供の自分に知識や経験を直ちに付加できる幻想だからだよ。9歳の女の子も1000年を生きた魔女が私に憑依していると言い出せば。
Are you foreshadowing us, George? Are you foreshadowing the story for me? I would say yes. Because I still want to believe the theory.
1009歳のアイデンティティが得られるわけだからね。
まあつまり勉強するのは面倒くさい、でも人とは違うスキルを持って周りに威張りたい、ちやほやされたいっていう連中にとっては便利な妄想なんだよな。
I see. Isn't that a kid's greatest dream?
あとは子供からの脱却願望には必ず自分の理想像の自己投影が行われ、その願望の姿が別人格として形成されることが少なくない。バトラ君だって家と学校では多少キャラクターが違うということがあるんじゃないかな。多分家での自分の姿をクラスの友人たちに見せるのは恥ずかしいはずだよ。学校の自分は自分のなりたい姿の投影で、家の自分は本来の姿だから。
And not only at school and home. Basically, like, you know, people wearing masks all the time. Like, the only time when you can be you. Like, you are just you, like, you know, your pure feelings, your pure expression and stuff. It's only possible for yourself when you're alone. When you can do whatever you want, like no one see you. Like you wear mask. If you are meeting your grandparents, you are different for them. You are different for your friends. You are different for your brother, for your girlfriend, for your parents, for your co-workers. Like every single person, you have different mask, and everyone have that. This is pretty cool concept. I mean, I said concept, but yeah, you know. Anyway, let's just continue the story. I just started like random things again.
つまりキャラクターの使い分けというか、
Yep.
人格の多重化はごくごく当たり前だと言いたいわけか。
オカルトが好きな女子はそれを憑依と言ったり覚醒と言ったりするぜ。正直ドン引きするくらいにキャラを変える子もいるよ。男子にもいるだろ。キレたとか言ってやたらめったら粗暴キャラに変身するやつが。あれ本人はかっこいいと思ってるんだろうけど、見てて痛いよな。
つまりおさらいするとだ、マリアくらいの年頃の女の子がさっきみたいな不気味な二重人格みたいなのを見せてそれほど珍しいものじゃないと言いたいのか。
簡単にまとめるとそういうことだね。アイデンティティは自己を形成するための大切なもの。
I don't believe that. That's like theory of them.
それをバカにしたりするとかえってその殻に閉じこもってしまうこともある。
I still stick with my thoughts of her being possessed, at least for now.
だからほどほどに付き合ってあげるのが大切なんだよ。
You won't deceive me, George. I won't be deceived.
それを丸ごと受け入れてあげるのが親の包容力というものなんだけどね。
兄貴、 それで独身って信じられねえぜ。
Too soon, Butler. Too soon. He's single just because...
もう子供が中学くらいに上がってそうな貫禄さ。じゃあローザおばさんもあのマリアの二重人格についてはよく知っていたのかな。
Probably not.
知ってたぜ。
Wait, what?
ここだけの話、ローザおばさんはすっごく嫌がってた。
Okay, so okay.
気持ち悪いし、クラスでますます孤立を深めるだけだって。
Fuck, goddammit. Stop destroying my theory about Moria being possessed. Please stop. Now they're telling me that this change was not sudden. It didn't happen few days ago. It was like from long time ago and Aunt Rosa knew it. No! My possessed Maria theory is in shambles. No!
だからマリアがオカルトの話を始めたり、魔女みたいな声で笑い出したりすると必ずビンタしてたぜ。
Okay.
だからマリアもローザおばさんがいる時にはそういう話をしないようになったみたいだけど。
I still wonder why she basically hates her mother. You know? She didn't even flinch when Rosa died. I mean, yeah, okay. Maybe that thing back there was just a little game from a girl facing her growing period. But on the other hand, you had servants that were like exactly the same, just not creepy laugh. So I still don't buy it. Just a girl. Yeah, okay. And since she wanted to be different from herself, young as she was switching between her normal personality and the personality of her ideal, a witch. At first, I'd found it very disturbing, but after being lectured by George Haneke, it felt like it was a path everyone walked down at one time or another. I haven't told anyone, but when I was in the kindergarten, I joined up with a little gang of kids trying to form an Earth Defense Force, EDF, saying who would help protect peace on Earth. My first tune read when I remember how, during what we called battle practice, we would chant EDF, EDF. Just like usual, Maria was relaxing, immersed in the TV, wooing and laughing, just like any girl her age. But on the inside, under personality, that of the ideal witch she respected and blindly accepted, was sleeping. But that wasn't anything extraordinary, it was perfectly natural for a girl of her age. I've calmed down a little. The shock from my bizarre experience in the kitchen just now is fading away. If I hadn't talked to Annika and Jessica, I might still be frightened by the idea that Invisible Witch is standing right behind me. However, can I really accept that as an explanation for what happened back there? If it had just been Maria, I could have explained it as the physical delusions of the growing girl. But Genji-san, Kanon-kun, and Kumasawa-bachan had also been there. None of them had denied what Maria said. Yep, that's the problematic factor for your theory, guys. They silently accepted that Beatrice exists. I was starting to feel a little uneasy. Aunt Eva's position was that no 19th person existed, that the crime was on the inside job tied to the family quarrels. On the other hand, Aunt Natsuhi's position that there was a culprit was hiding somewhere outside the mansion. So she rejected the possibility of an inside job and supported the idea that 19th person exists. And in the kitchen, Maria and the servants had also supported the idea of 19th person. But according to them, this 19th person isn't human. They said it was an invisible witch carrying out some mysterious plan. Is there a 19th person or not? And the culprit, is the human or a witch? For some reason, I couldn't just laugh off any of those possibilities. Not even the most ridiculous story about the witch. Yeah, you have a lot on the stake here.
ジェシカ、
God damn it. I don't know when I should end the episode. I will continue. Let's just finish this dialogue in this room, maybe? I don't know how long it will be. It's 1 hour episode now. Okay, I will do this premium episode.
ベアトリーチェの話ってのは、俺の認識では森に子供たちが迷い込まないようにってんで作った大人の脅し話だってことになってんだが、この屋敷じゃ違うのか？
私もバトラと同じ意見だぜ。こんなのは子供に言うことを聞かせるために親が作った間抜けな怪談だと思ってる。でもそうだと口にはできない空気が屋敷内にあることは否めないな。
おじい様がベアトリーチェは存在すると公言されているからね。使用人たちは立場上それを疑えないし、クラウスおじさんたちもおじい様と喧嘩がしたいわけもないから、表向きは口を揃えてる。だから多分このお屋敷ではベアトリーチェの存在を疑うことはある種のタブーだと思うんだよ。年に一度しか来ない僕たちと違ってね。そうでしょ。
Jessica took a deep breath in admiration. It looked like Aniki had guessed right.
ジョージ兄さんの言う通りだ。みんな腹の中じゃ信じてるわけじゃない。でも表向きはその存在を認めてる。
Okay. That's weird.
ほら、神様の存在を認めるような、実際にはいないことを知っててもそれを口に出して否定したら野暮みたいな空気だな。
使用人たちの間ではどういうことになってんだ？やっぱり雇い主のじい様がいるって言ってんだから、それに口調を合わせてるわけか？
さあ、詳しくはわからないけど、使用人たちの間ではベアトリーチェの話はある種の怪談扱いになってるよ。ほら、昨日海岸でシャノンが話してくれたろ。夜見回りをしている時、不気味な何かを見かけたとか、そういう話。
She did say something like that, didn't she? Back then, I thought she was just being really nice to help improve Maria's mood. But it felt like she was serious when she said it. That's right, she definitely said it. She definitely said the same kind of thing that Genji and the rest had all anonymously declared back in the kitchen.
他にも鬼火や輝く蝶々が舞っているのを見たという使用人も。
Oh, yeah.
カノン君もそれらしいものを以前夜の見回りの時に見たことがあると言ってました。
Butterflies again.
あと最近ではお屋敷の中で深夜に不思議な足音をよく聞くと使用人の間で話題です。私たちは肖像画の中のベアトリーチェ様が姿を消してお屋敷の中を散歩しているんだろうと。ずいぶん前ですが、私もそうかもしれない足音を夜の見回りの時に聞いたことがあります。
That's right, she definitely said that. Exactly the same thing that I had been told just now.
でも怯えることはないんですよ。ベアトリーチェ様は親方様とは異なるもう一人のお屋敷の主です。 だから変に怯えたりしないで敬意を持っていれば決して悪いことはしないのだそうです。
Yep, exactly the same things.
ただし敬意を持たないと恐ろしいんだったね。
はい。私が勤めを始める直前にベアトリーチェ様のことを悪く言っていたそうです。
Okay, so she actually told about this injury as well.
だから使用人たちはベアトリーチェ様のお怒りに触れたのだろうと噂し合ったそうです。
敬わないとお怒りに触れて怪我をする。つまり使用人たちにとってお稲荷さんにいたずらしたらお狐様のたたりがあるってくらいには信憑性があるわけだ。
Of course, even though everyone accepts that curses and like don't exist in the modern era, people are still afraid and still have little respect for them. You often see it when in a residential area someone is building a house and they call a Shinto priest for a ceremony to honor the god of that plot of land. You might think that was just a big waste of time and money, but it is said that if the workers don't do that, a big accident will occur, so they never neglected to do it. You also hear about how if an Inari shrine is carelessly removed during a town replanning, there will be a curse by Kitsune-sama. I think I might have read somewhere when the occupying forces were trying to expand an airport. They tried to remove an Inari-san that was in the way, and the workers kept struck down by mysterious fevers. Even in modern cities like Tokyo, it wasn't rare to see modern building packed all around an old Inari shrine, leaving the shrine itself untouched. And it wasn't limited to Japan. It was probably similar to how foreigners baptize babies. If I remember right, by Christian doctrine, if unbaptized souls have even the slightest amount of sin, they will still go to hell. Putting water on a child's forehead doesn't do anything but make them cry. But if by doing just that, parents can prevent the child from going to hell, then they will happily go through with that ceremony. In short, even in this modern society for reason, we were still unable to throw away every trace of belief and fear. You could even say that we accept certain sorts of supernatural things, though in a passive way. Maybe the only difference on this island is that Beatrice is the object of that worship.
じゃあつまりこの島でとても人間技とは思えない何かが起これば、それはベアトリーチェの仕業だとなるわけ。シャノンちゃんも言ってた気がするな。ちゃんと閉めたはずの窓や扉や鍵がもう一度見回りに来たら開いていたとか、消したはずの明かりがついていたり、つけたはずの明かりが消えていたりとか。んで確かジェシカは朝出かけようとしたらカバンが見つからないのもベアトリーチェの仕業だってふざけてたんだよな。
よく覚えてるな。普通なら妖精さんが隠したとでも言うところが、この島ではベアトリーチェがになるってだけの話だぜ。ま、そんなくったらない話さ。
このお屋敷も築30年くらいになるそうだからね。それだけになれば多少の怪談やオカルトは生まれてくるものだよ。学校の七不思議なんかのようにね。
そこでチェス盤をひっくり返すぜ。
Okay.
つまりこの島では人間にはできないことはベアトリーチェの仕業と置き換えることができるルールがあるってわけだ。人間にはできないこと。人間は何人だ？ 18 人だ。つまり犯人はこの島のルールにのっとってこの事件は魔女の仕業だとアピールしてることになる。つまりそれは19人目の仕業ですよと訴えたくて仕方がないわけだ。 気に入らねえぜ。
As even bolded. I
全
don't like
然
it.
気に入らね
気に入らないって何がだよ。
え。仮に不可視の19人目が存在して、そいつが自分の存在をアピールしたいなら、俺ならもっと完璧なタイミングでやるぜ。
完璧なタイミングでってのはどういう意味だい？
ああ。だって事件は深夜から未明にかけて起こったのは、深夜まで話し合いをしてたり、夜勤をしてたり、あるいは部屋に帰って寝ていたり。どいつもこいつもアリバイがあやふやで、十分内部犯行が疑える段階だ。ジョージの兄貴もエヴァおばさんに聞かされてるんだろ？
うん、まあね。
つまり不可視の19人目が実在したなら、最初の事件は自分のアピールに失敗してるんだ。あ、いや、そもそも時間帯がミステイクだ。不可視の19人目をアピールするためには、死んだ6人以外の12人が全員白であることが確定している状況下で行われなければならない。
Oh. Makes sense.
疑わしい人間がゼロにならなきゃ自分の存在をアピールできないんだよ。だから全員のアリバイが一番あやふやになる深夜の時間帯は、19人目にとって自分が一番あやふやになる時間帯でもあるにもかかわらず、その時間を選んで犯行に及んだ。
そんな時間に犯行を起こせば18人の誰かが疑われるのは明白。にもかかわらずマリアに手紙を渡して魔女を名乗り、誰もが自分でないと否定している。
つまりベアトリーチェという19人目がいるように見せかけたい人間が18人の中にいると、こういなんだかぶっ飛んだ発想だな。
Yeah, but that's possibility.
まだおふくろの屋敷の外に不審者が潜んでいるって話の方が信憑性があるってもんだ。まさかバトラはこの客間の中に犯人がいると疑っているのかよ。
ああ、何者かが俺たちにベアトリーチェが存在すると。そうさ、昨夜のあの手紙からもう事件は始まっていたんだ。証拠も根拠も何もねえけどな。テス板を逆さにした限りじゃ、俺の見立てはこんなところだ。
飛びまくってるにも程があるぜ。妙な推理小説の読みすぎじゃねえのかよ。
でも無視できない着眼点もあるね。19人目がいるかいないかは別に、その犯人は確実にこの島のルールにのっとって何かを仕掛けてきている。僕はね、今バトラ君の話を聞いていて少しだけ気持ち悪いことを思い出してたんだよ。
気持ち悪いことって？
うん、覚えてるかい？ベアトリーチェの手紙。ベアトリーチェは利子の回収を行うと言っていたね。
Yep.
そして利子とは後ろ宮家の全てだと言った。
Unless they find her. I mean the gold.
言ってたぜ。確かに言ってた。そして利子の回収をこれから行うが、黄金の謎を解いたらその権利を失うとも言ってたよな。
おじい様は黄金を授かり後ろ宮家を再興した。つまり黄金を資本に生み出したもの全てが利子だってベアトリーチェは言っている。つまり
冗談きついぜ兄貴。
Wait, are you suggesting that... Wait, are they... Are you suggesting that humans are part of the interest?
まさか後ろ宮家の全て、つまりじい様が生み出したもの全てってことは、じい様から血を分けた一族のことを指す。
Yeah... That's kinda crazy,
この殺人
I
は
would say.
ベアトリーチェが行った正当な利子の回収ということになる。となればこの事件はまだ続くよ。利子の回収はまだ途中なんだからね。
George turned around, looking over the parlor. There were still many people who held the name Ushiromiya. And because Gouda-san and Shannon-chan had been killed, we knew that not even the servants were safe, despite lacking the Ushiromiya name.
私たち全員を殺すつもりかよ。でもおかしいよジョージ兄さん。ならどうして6人だけ？他に大勢殺せたはず。下手をすれば寝込みを襲って全員を一晩で殺すことも可能だったはず。どうしてそれをしなかったの？
特別条項だよ。黄金の謎を暴く者が現れたら李氏の権利は失われる。
Yep.
そして手紙の最後にはこう結ばれていたはずだよ。おじい様の黄金の謎をみんなで解いてみろとね。
Yep.
ジーザス、ようやく犯人のメッセージが分かってきたじゃねえか。つまり犯人は俺たちにじい様のあの碑文の謎を解いてみやがると言ってるわけだ。
The only problem I have oh my god. The only problem I have with solving the riddle of Epitaph is that... Let me just open it. Yeah. The only problem with solving puzzle is that there's no puzzle. Like, this is not puzzle. This is like a list of things that will happen. We had 6 chosen by Kia's sacrifices. Now they will apart the 2 who are close. I'm not sure about that one, what will happen, but yeah. But this is just the list. This is not a puzzle, so I'm confused. What do you think? Like, let me know in the comments. Which part of the epitaph for you is a puzzle to be solved? Like, I guess the puzzle is just the beginning, because like you see, like travel to village, it might be metaphorical or whatever, but this is mystery. Puzzle to find a key. And then we have list of things that will happen. And then what he will have like to choose from, I believe. Yeah, he will have to be able to choose one of the prizes. So it doesn't make sense for me. Unless they just want this part to be solved. And this will happen either way. Okay.
しかもぼやぼやしてればどんどん利子の回収を進めちまうつもりだ。
I realize this is all based on several guesses, that they are way out there. But not everything that's happening in this world fits together in perfect line. Most of the events we don't understand are only individual points. By fitting them in a straight line, we are beginning to understand. When the points at either end of the line are really close, the line itself is more logical and easier to understand. And when those points are really far away, the opposite is true. It's the distance between these points that makes us say our guesses are way out there. However, if the distance we span are too narrow, that means our thinking will be too narrow too. There's a difference between making guess and reasoning. Am I just using easily made guessing to try and enforce crime into pattern I cannot understand? No, it's not it. When you're lost in the dark and searching out of your hands, what you're doing is relying on your imagination and making guesses. Only imagination can find the points that needed to be tied together. Reasoning is nothing more than the act of drawing lines between them. If you can imagine, you can't reason. What I'm doing now might be way out there, but I'm sure it isn't a mistake either. Only the power of imagination can pull clues out of the darkness, and then I can use the power of reasoning to tie those clues together. It was a lot like the process of searching out the enemy weak spot and striking. It's okay if I'm out there. Find a weak point first. Then we can think about how to strike. Right now, it's time to find points we can tie together later. Okay, and I will end the episode here. I feel like my throat and my nose is starting to act again. So yeah, I don't want to make this any longer. And it's already like way over 1 hour. So yeah, that was pretty intense episode. I didn't know when to end this. And I hope you liked it. So yeah, that will be it, and I will see you in the next videos. So thank you for watching, and for now Pocket Watch is going out.